A glorious morning in Provo, Utah at the foothills of the Wasatch Mountain Range, overlooking the number 11 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, who have already punched their ticket to the Big 12 title game, riding the arm and legs of Bear Bachmeier. Sold out crowd at Lavelle Edwards Stadium. And a fair catch by Jaden Nixon will get us started with UCF. As 3rd and 13. Jackson feeling heat. Floats it and hits Dwayne Thomas Jr. Thomas Jr. to the end zone. But a flag is down, and UCF responding as if it's against them, possibly negating a 38-yard touchdown.
Holding number 13. Offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
Mounted a 17-point comeback in the second half. Would love to get on the board here early in BYU. There is
in home game. The natural grass starts to break down a little bit here in December.
Zip out to Dylan Wade, one of the of this opening drive for UCF. On 2nd and goal, Jackson to the end zone for a touchdown. And he does find Dylan Wade. And Cabea not playing at the nickel position for BYU. They're preserving that red shirt. He will be. Screen out wide to the track star Parker Kingston. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Boot for Jackson. And has a completed pass. Perfect on 3rd downs so far today. Need one. Montgomery looked like he got it. Now it will depend on the spot. And still no signal yet.
And he's walking Jackson, like he's going to give it to him.
Taven Jackson campaigning for a first down. And they will move the chains.
It's just a really good effort by Montgomery. Sarah's the one who's there, 54. Kind of tries to bow him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson checks it down underneath. Wide open. Ajamin Adai. Touchdown.
Off to a red-hot start here. A perfect start. You couldn't script this any better for UCF.
He's rotated at both guard positions this year. Wide open up the middle on the play action to Carson Ryan, the top tight end for BYU. And the Cougars in plus territory with a gain of 25. Martin plowing ahead is down just in front of the goal line as the Cougs are knocking on the doorstep. And they are in for a touchdown. 9th rushing TD of the season for Martin. Last week in their win against Cincinnati, ran the ball for over 265 yards. And that's a young man you don't want to get hit by.
No.
There's a trick pass. Dwayne Thomas Jr. had it intercepted. BYU football. Evan Johnson with a takeaway.
Nothing start to the ball game where they actually had to play with a lead.
On the ground again to Martin. He is stuck by Cole Kozlowski. 3rd and 6. Bachmeier, QB power, runs over a man for a first down. Need to get to about the 6-yard line to extend the drive, and they cannot. Philip Dunham, who has a sack and now a pass breakup, came to play this afternoon.
This is such a physical hook and swat by Philip Dunham. I mean, talk about a Rice Bucket Award. I mean, this guy's got forearms that are like ridiculous.
Farron hooked it left. No good.
Oh, my. He gets the football back to their offense with the lead.
Pressure in the face of Jackson. And he just killed that football. A smart decision.
They'll throw the kitchen sink at BYU.
Jackson had time, back shoulder throw, and he sailed it looking for Walden Charles.
Playing banged up throughout this entire regular season for the most part.
Leads the Big 12 in carries. Had 32 last week in the win against Cincinnati. Long throw here is caught by JoJo Phillips, who's been limited to about 5 games this year with a broken collarbone. We expected him to get some looks early. That's his first reception.
Now does a nice job here against Anto.
Back. Play action. Bachmeier with time. Back shoulder grab. It is stopped inside the 1-yard line, and the football came out at the end after the catch and run by Carson Ryan. UCF is saying they have it.
Now there's a conversation being had, as you can see, that Cole Kozlowski is the one with the football.
Still no signal.
Ruling on the field as that the runner's forward progress was stopped at the 1-yard line. It's first and goal, BYU.
How about this heavy package?
And it's Martin marching in for a touchdown, his second of the game.
Body in there to just basically blow everybody out of the way and allow LJ Martin to walk into the end zone.
7 plays, 54 yards. Jackson checks it down. Nixon using that speed, but slips his hurry-up offense. 2nd and 7. Bachmeier evading pressure, flag down as Kingston caught it and I believe stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to get a face mask here, Matt, on UCF. Isaiah Nixon, number 6, is the one who's trying to rush Bachmeier, and as he gets in there, he grabs the face mask of Bear, and that's going to get called.
Personal foul, face mask, number 6. Defense. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Can't take a sack here, Matt, and obviously there's no timeouts left.
Bachmeier with time, checks it down. Now Martin going to try to get out of bounds. He did. Same hash. This time he puts it right down the middle, and it's BYU's first lead of the game with 9 seconds left in the opening half. But this year, they have been snake bitten by self-inflicted wounds. It's been their defense that's kept them in games, and certainly that has been the case in this game. And they will sit on the football and take it to halftime. Great stuff, Sherry. That sideline report brought to you by LinkedIn. Here's Bachmeier versus where BYU wears you down. Martin got the first down. Now goal to go inside the 5.
A little bit of an overcast afternoon.
Direct snap, LJ Martin, 10th play of the drive. Muscles it near the goal line. Is he in? No signal. Touchdown.
It does sound fantastic. I love that attitude, the work ethic, and then you cap it off with a nice little cold stone.
20.
Matt, of real time since Taven Jackson's taken a legitimate snap.
And he is sacked in the backfield. First of the game for BYU. Delayed blitz up the middle. Kelly. And an underhand flip from Jackson. They'll say an incomplete pass. And indeed a 3-and-out. And now the dangerous return man Parker Kingston at the 45. Dicing it up the middle. There goes Kingston. Past one tackler. House call. 55 yards. His first punt return for a touchdown this year. It is all Cougs in Provo.
Well, Matt, down the field, you can see Kingston gets north and south. There was really one man on the UCF coverage unit that had a chance to make the play, and that was Jaden Gould. He was the first man down, but as he's trying to break down, you could tell the footing just wasn't quite there.
Adjamin Adai in a tailback, clean pocket. Jackson, deep shot, incomplete. He was looking for Dylan Wade. Raider DeMooney was in coverage for BYU. Fake it to Montgomery, and the pass is dropped. Could have been a first down, but Waden Charles could not haul it in. Brings up fourth. Quick snap, Montgomery, first down.
Perfect. But when they are, he sure looks perfect.
Trick play here underneath. Dwayne Thomas Jr. with blockers. Cuts it inside the 20. Thomas Jr. wrestled out at the 10 by Bombo.
This drive, and they have a chance to get back in the game.
Direct snap, a dive, flips it to Jackson for a touchdown.
Running back.
Now has a receiving touchdown and a throwing touchdown this afternoon for UCF. Ruelas plays that way. Just happens to have the big arm to boot.
Able to get off the field and get the ball back. And that's a lot to ask.
Underneath Martin, and he is stopped shy of the line to gain. BYU third in the Big 12 on fourth down conversions this year. Leave it in Bachmeier's hands. Over the middle, caught, first down and more. The 100-meter state champ is in for a touchdown. Parker Kingston for 46 by Bachmeier.
It's a tongue twister.
On
his thighs, Matt, were like tree trunks. Just, he's unbelievably built, put it that way.
Taven Jackson with a scramble will likely take us to the fourth. Jackson under pressure, zips it out, caught, first down. Weeks against TCU and Cincinnati. They have put together an inarguable resume. The only thing that's arguable is whether or not the Big 12 is deserving of getting more than one team in. And I think
the point is, the Arizona win's a huge win. The stretch that they had basically from that Arizona game, and that's no good.
To stay relevant in this football game if you're the Knights. Four-man rush. Clean pocket underneath Montgomery. Now is he close enough here? 36-yard line. Thomas Jr. in motion. Fake it to him. Underneath, Adjamin Adai, who's had a big day for UCF. Regardless, brings up 3rd and 10. Nixon cuts it back. Somehow turned that into a positive gain. And now a much more manageable fourth down here for UCF. Blitz comes. Jackson hit. Downfield. Incomplete. And BYU gets off the field against the top 5 Texas Tech team that just steamrolled West Virginia on the road. Parker Kingston has steamed. Bachmeier pulls it out. Oh, it looked like he was...
I think it was a backwards pass.
Yeah, he's across the line of scrimmage, slung it back to Cody Hagan. This from the right. And he splits the uprights from 50 yards. They cannot. Broken up by DeMooney on a Saturday afternoon in Provo. And they will get it.
Going on there, and I love it though. Cosmo is one of the great mascots in college football. For college in his life.
Those are the positive stories of the transfer portal.
Absolutely.
70 new players this year for UCF, including the 2 on that play. Belfort, a transfer, and Adai, the true freshman. Future is bright for UCF, but even brighter for BYU. 11-1, 8-1 in the league, and they will now set their sights on a trip to Arlington for a rematch with Texas Tech in the Big 12 title game. Final play of the game goes to Adai. And he is tackled at midfield. A senior day victory for the Cougs in comeback fashion. And Bear Bachmeier's legend continues here in Provo.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Wrong fast.